Hi, I'm Shagufta K Iqbal. I'm a poet and author of this collection here. Jam is for girls, girls get jam. And I'm going to share 2 poems from this collection with you. The first is The In-Between. The In-Between. My name was decided before the prayer in my ear and the honey in my mouth. The La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, the first words that I will hear. The Bismillah Rahman Rahim, in the name of the most merciful, the most kind, I begin. The La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, these are the last words that I will breathe. Bismillah Rahman Rahim, in the name of the most merciful, the most gracious, the most kind, I will end. But it's the in-between. I keep forgetting the in-between. Yes, inshallah, they said, her name is decided. They thought that names anchor us here. It is thought that names carry tribes and clans and ancestries. Linking you to your past, it is thought that names speak destinies, that they speak of the Galibar, they speak of the rivers Punjab, they speak of a home that is too far. What they didn't know is that names change. Before I started, my name was Shabana. Yes, destinies change. And I've gotten used instead to Shagufta. Shagufta. Mismatched, misspelt, misunderstood. We have learned to accept the feel of one another. The way that silence and that guttural G, that real hard Punjabi G, and that fierceness and that T, how it hits my presence here. Shagufta. Shagufta. Ambiguous, nationless, Mongolized. It baffles immigration officers. No one quite knows where I have come from. No one quite knows where I am from. And I pray that I don't forget it. Because sometimes my hope falters, my faith weakens. I forget how to make my destiny. Mother tongue suffocate, syllable rhythms too late. Vowels go tumbling, mixing destiny with fate. Letter patterns mispronunciate, and the whispered prayer in my ear and the tangle in my mind don't quite relate. And those tribes and those clans and those ancestries, they don't correlate, and I lose myself. I find I am often losing my way. So I pray. I pray in my Mongol Arabic. I pray with Punjabi undercutting each syllable and my Englishness smoothing over my mispronounced inaccuracies. I pray in my Patwari Arabic. I pray. I pray so that I know where I am going. I pray so that I hear that T, that Shagufta. Because every now and then I've got to let it wake my soul up. Remove this facade, take off this makeup, speak up, take up my prayer, follow it through and plant my feet here. Shagufta. Shagufta. Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Don't let me get lost in the in-between. And the second poem I'll be sharing is one that I've worked with Apples and Snakes with before, and it's called Stokes Croft, and it's set in Bristol. Stokes Croft. Yep, they're always sending the hippies in first. It's all love, no war. It's all theory. It's all right when the poor sods are staring at you from behind TV screens with trauma-vacant eyes. But here, right here, suddenly no one can see what's straight up under their nose. And you get poverty living side by side with the cool and the eclectic and the edgy. The makeup of these streets has changed up. And beard wearers, tight trouser hugging hipster heads bob their way down these pavements. And I accept that, yes, essentially we are all just consumers, but we are nowhere near this level. We can't match them in this because they buy our identities and appropriate cultures like disposable high street fashions. Yes, they consume us around here. Cultures are cooked up and devoured around here. Samosas without the Indians, hummus without the Palestinians, jerk without the Jamaicans. And once a friend noted how safe it is here. It's all changed, she said. True, it's all changed. It's safe. It's safe for you, safe of me. Yes, you like the people of places, skin colors like rainbows gleaming down these streets, but only when they are being useful, like nodding their heads in rice and peas, nodding their heads in curry and a kebab, nodding from behind counters, nodding from behind kitchen doors, nodding, always nodding. Yes, sir. Ji haan, sahib. No problem, sahib. Watch. Eastern will follow the same suit. Give it time. Shoreditch and Whitechapel have already paved our path. It's called the John Cabot effect. It's called the Merchants Quarter effect. It's called the Colstons effect. It's called the get them out and move them on effect. And regeneration happens side by side with community cuts. No more Kumba. No more seed, no more Hamdard. They weren't fit for function. Our support systems demolished and our lives packed up. We have come to accept that we've been strewn around here for decorative purposes only. No one will reach out with real words and strike up a conversation. Two worlds side by side, as if in parallel universes. Yes, like light years away stars, we have come to accept that we are scattered here for decorative purposes only. So just shh. And I guess we'll just look the part.